you're really a handyman and not really IT work. Like, we ran cables and stuff, like infrastructure, but we honestly weren't really doing anything. So I wasn't really gaining any skills besides, hey, man, screwing some stuff in, run a cable. They showed me how to make a cable and things like that, but it wasn't really anything I was going to gain any real skills from. Then after that, that's when I got into sales. Now, sales is not dead end. It is a skill to sell, but honestly, you need to be on a good to decent product so people want it. The first sales company I was with, they did have a good, decent product because it was not easy to sell, but people wanted the product, so like you could sell it. Like, I was on track to hit, I think I was making 45. I was on track to hit around 60 to 65K with my commission bonuses. Second job, it was selling IT services to like hospitals and things like that. But the thing was, the hospitals already had the IT services, so it was honestly dumb in my opinion. That's sort of why they laid off the whole marketing. Well, I got fired, but still, they fired basically everyone in that marketing department, from me and the other sales guy to the marketing team later. It was just not honestly a good product in my opinion. But anyway, after that, sort of went back to Walmart, and then, hey, decided to join the military one day. Came out here and decided to get in on the Air Force. And man, that I'm not going to say it saved my life. It didn't really save my life, because I don't think I would have ever done anything like terrible, like rob a bank or something. But it really did put my life back on track after I dropped out of college. Because like I said, hey, I'm going to go back to college, but COVID happened, so I never went back. But joining this, honestly, was the next best thing. I don't wish I would have joined earlier, because, like, I did it all. I did the college route. I did the job route. I tried to get into corporate, but nothing ever really worked out. So I joined the military after that. If there was maybe I wish I would have joined a year earlier. So instead of, because I did join later than most. But yeah, man, the pay isn't bad. Like, obviously it's not amazing, but man, I'm up. Like, I'm a single guy. I have my own apartment, no debt. So like, I pocket, like, honestly, my second paycheck. My entire second paycheck, I realistically just pocket it. Also, the health benefits are amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I just came from the dentist. Like, I literally just got back from medical right now. I probably needed around 15 to 20K worth of dental work. And y'all know, like, for dentist bills, that's probably average. Like, a lot of people probably need that much work. I haven't paid a dime out of pocket for it. Air Force has paid for it all. I'm now back in school. Like, I'm going to get my accounting degree right now. So it's like, even when I do get out, like, my job is like cyber in the Air Force. So cyber is mostly all just certs. So like, I've always liked finance more anyway. So I'm getting my finance degree, but I'm getting cyber certs as well. So in case I need a cyber job once I get out, I'll be good. Because like, all the contractors and stuff that I know, most of these guys don't actually have a degree. Most of them are just like, nah, man, I just be getting certs all the time, man. Certs. And a lot of them who do have a degree, it's not even in cyber. They're like, yeah, I just decided to get some certs while I was out, and that's how I sort of stuck into this. But yeah, that's sort of why my degree's in that, but, I'm not in it, because I do like accounting. I like finance. I kind of want to start my own firm one day. Hell, maybe somehow mix cyber and accounting. But yeah, man, in the military is not a bad life. People are like, oh, you got to do PT every day. Bro, PT is like, it's 5 days a week, but a lot of the times just do some basic exercises in the morning and you're good. Or a lot of times we play sports. Like, literally, we'll play basketball, soccer, football, volleyball on Fridays or Mondays sometimes. Like, Fridays and Mondays mostly. And then the rest of the days is like individual PT. You just go to the gym. Make sure you're working out. Do your runs. And it's like, do you guys not want to work out anyway? So if you're an active person, I would say, man, give it a go. If you're not a couch potato, just give it a go. You might have some medical history issues. Like me, I didn't. I was cleared. I was easily gotten in. I already had some college credit, so I came in at E2 instead of E1, but it wasn't really that big of a difference, man. If you can get in, I'd say get in, because, like, also the jobs, like, I can't be fired. It would take an act of Congress to fire me, or, like, I really have to mess up. Like, do like essay a woman, or I would have to like be drunk driving and like get into a deadly car crash with someone, and it's obviously my fault. Like, that's the only way I could be kicked out / fired. So like, in my opinion, that's amazing. The job stability and the job security, especially right now. I know a lot of you guys think we have gotten paid both times. During the shutdown, we have gotten paid both times. I'm hoping it doesn't last much longer than this because, I don't think we're getting lucky a third time. But yeah, bro, my paycheck has came first and 15th at all times. Earlier this year, I know some of you guys are worried about that. I had a second job. I worked at Home Depot. All you got to do is fill out a form and then just get your commander or your supervisor to sign off on it and your first shirt. Like, you can have a second job if you want. I was making an extra $1,500 a month on top of my paycheck. And why? Because I wanted to pay off my debt earlier. I didn't need it. Like, my rent's covered. When I did have a car note, it was covered. All my insurances, my car insurance, stuff like that, gas, food, I can do whatever I want. You get so much leave. You get 2.5 days per month. Like, you really do have a lot of leave. I've never like been hurting for leave and stuff. So it's just like the people I've met, the places I've traveled. Like, I honestly never thought I'd leave my state. Honestly, I wanted to move out and go somewhere else, but like jobs that I had, because I had no degree and no real skills, they weren't really paying me like that. So if you're like me, no real skills, no nothing, and you're not too old, and you think you can change, I thought the military was going to be like my backup plan, like my failure plan. Like, hey, I'm almost 30 and I got nothing going, let me just join the military. That wasn't the case, because like my life was going nowhere quick. Not in a bad route, like I said, I wasn't going to rob a bank or nothing, but it just wasn't really going to improve much. And I already had some debt at that time. Like I said, I had some dental issues I needed to get fixed. No real skills to think of. Besides, like, I've been trying at this YouTube thing for a while. The only thing I could possibly say I could do was edit a video or make a thumbnail. And even then, it would be very basic editing and very basic thumbnails. I tried to learn coding for a while. I could probably make a Wix website or like maybe a basic HTML, JavaScript, CSS website, but I didn't really want to pursue that fully, so it is what it is. But yeah, man, if you ain't got no real skills, don't really know what you want to do, you kind of want to get out of your hometown, get out of that funk. Because like I was just living with my mom, and there was like, I didn't really have any pressure to, well, she was like on me a little bit, but I didn't really have any pressure to get out and do anything. But I knew I wanted to do more. I knew it wasn't good for me to just sit there. Like, just be up in my room all day, go downstairs, grab food, and go back up. I knew that wasn't good for me. It gave me military will, if you want to go out with people, it will give you a good social life, too. Because, like, going out all the time, everyone has little events because you're just like everyone else with you. None of you know people in the town that you've been in, unless this is, like, your hometown. So, like, y'all don't know each other, so y'all don't know anyone else, so y'all gotta know each other. So it's not like the regular coworker situation, like, oh man, I hate my coworkers. In the military, it's not really a thing, because your coworkers are actually kind of your friends. You live with these people, you eat with these people. Some of them you come from BMT and tech school with. So it's like, they are actually your friends. You've all been through stuff together, technically. And oh yeah, BMT, light work. I don't even remember most of BMT. Only thing I remember was like my first day there, because like, bro, I only got like 3 hours of sleep because we got there so late. Literally, we probably parked our stuff at like 2 a.m. and we woke up at 5. That was the first time in my life I was sleep deprived. That was like the worst day. And I remember the last day because, I got to see my family and stuff, and then we shipped out. So, light work all around. Tech school, literally easier than BMT. It's supposed to be, because like, it was just way longer than BMT, and that's the only thing I didn't like. It was just, I felt like I was there for too long. My tech school was like 5 months. I was just ready to go operational at that point so I could get rid of all the stupid rules that we had. The curfews, the whenever you get home, you got to like always be up. Yeah, I didn't like it. But if you're on the fence about the military, just join it, man. Especially now. We're living through one of the worst economical times ever. After we just got off of one of the best economical times. Like 2010 to like 2020. That was like one of the greatest economical stretches. That was literally a gold rush of the internet. Because like the internet was so new, everyone was making money every which way. Coding was still new, everyone was making money. IT and things like that. Tech was just booming. And now it's sort of teetered off. And we're probably not going to have another good couple of years until the 2030s. I'm so glad I joined, and I joined in 2023. I've been in for around 2 years, almost 2.5 years. So I'm so glad I joined now and I stopped the bleeding. And now I'm at the point where 2026, I'll more than likely be thriving. I'm hoping to get this YouTube popping off. I might just keep making videos. I'm actually just making one in my car right now, trying to optimize the video making thing because that's like the hardest part for me, just sitting down and recording. But now I can record it like this. So yeah, man, if you're on the fence, just join. It's honestly not that bad. The BMT is not hard. Just get your running under control. That's everyone's biggest thing. That was my biggest thing. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't a strong runner. I had honestly never ran since track in middle school. No, yeah, track in middle school or high school. That's the last time I ran before that. I could not run at all, but they got me right and I eventually passed. And I get 90s on all my PT tests now. When you learn how to run, you'll be fine. You'll be golden. So yeah, man. If you're on the fence, please join. Best decision I ever made. It was literally the best decision I ever made. So yeah, thanks guys.